Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 18th of February 1986. And the title is Become Constant Servers and Constant Yogis. Today, the Father, the ocean of knowledge, is seeing his Ganges of knowledge. He is seeing how and where the Ganges of knowledge, who have emerged from the ocean of knowledge, have been purifying others and are now celebrating a meeting of the Ganges with the ocean. This is the meeting of the Ganges and the ocean. All the Ganges have arrived from everywhere. Bap Dada is also pleased to see the Ganges of knowledge. Each of you Ganges has the determined faith and intoxication that the impure world and impure souls have to be made pure. With this faith and intoxication, each one of you is continuing to move forward on the field of service. In your mind, you have the enthusiasm to complete the task of transformation as quickly as possible. All the Ganges of knowledge are world benefactors, bestowers of blessings, great donors, and merciful souls, the same as the Father, the ocean of knowledge. This is why, on hearing the sound of sorrow and peacelessness of souls, your enthusiasm to serve those souls at a fast speed, to transform their sorrow and peacelessness, is increasing. Hearing the call from the heart of the unhappy souls, you feel mercy, do you not? You have the loving feeling that they should all become happy. You have become instruments to give the world rays of happiness, rays of peace, and rays of power. Today, Baba is seeing to what extent the service of the Ganges of knowledge has become instrumental to bring about transformation from the beginning until now. Even now, you have to serve many souls in a short time. In 50 years, a very good foundation of service has been laid in this land and abroad. Service places have been established in all directions. You have adopted many various forms to spread the sound. That is also very good. A gathering of children who were all spread out in this land and abroad has been formed, and that will continue. What else are you going to do? You now know the method. You have already collected many facility and are continuing to collect many types of facilities. You are also paying attention to your own stage and to self-progress, and are also drawing the attention of others to do that. What more remains? In the beginning, all the original jewels surrendered their body, mind, wealth, time, relationships, day and night to the Father with zeal and enthusiasm. As a result of the zeal and enthusiasm of surrendering, you saw the practical form of a powerful stage in service. At both times, you saw these specialties at the beginning of the establishment and at the beginning of service. In the beginning, while Brahma was walking and moving around, did you see him in an ordinary form or in the form of Krishna? You experienced, did you not, that while seeing him in an ordinary form, you didn't see him as ordinary? Did you think that he was Dada? While he was walking and moving around, you experienced him as Krishna. You experienced that, did you not? In the beginning, you saw and experienced this specialty in Father Brahma. Wherever any of you went at the beginning service, everyone experienced you as goddesses. You heard everyone say that the goddesses have come. It used to emerge from everyone's lips. These are unique beings. You had this experience, did you not? This feeling of you being goddesses attracted everyone and became instrumental for the growth of service. So, in the beginning, there was the specialty of being unique. In the beginning of service, too, there was the specialty of being unique and divine. Now, at the end, they will experience that same splendor and sparkle in a visible way. Only then will the drums of revelation beat. Now, in the time that remains, they will experience you to be constant yogis, constant servers, constant embodiments of granting visions, and constantly being exactly the same as the Father. You will attain success with this method. You celebrated the Golden Jubilee. That is, you reached the practical form for the Golden World. Just as in the scenes of celebrating the Golden Jubilee, people experienced the form of goddesses in a practical way, those who were sitting there as goddesses and those who were observing them. So now, while walking and moving around, continue to give this experience in service. This is celebrating the Golden Jubilee. Did all of you celebrate and see the Golden Jubilee? What would you say? It is also the Golden Jubilee of all of you, is it not? Or is it the Silver Jubilee for some and the Copper Jubilee for others? It is the Golden Jubilee for everyone. To celebrate the Golden Jubilee means to be one with the constantly golden stage. Now, while walking and moving around, walk with the experience of being an angel and so a deity. Through this powerful awareness of yours, others will also only see your angelic and deity forms. You celebrated the Golden Jubilee. That is, you surrendered your time and thoughts for service. Now celebrate this surrender ceremony. Do not use your time and thoughts in little things for the self, such as for your body, mind, facilities, and in fulfilling relationships. To use them for service means automatically to receive the gift of self-progress. Now, transform the time that you have been using for yourself. Devotees try to chant the name of God in every breath. Similarly, you should have deep love for service in every breath. Become totally absorbed in service. Be a bestower of fortune and a bestower of blessings. Become constant, great donors, not servers for just 4 to 6 hours. You are now on the stage for becoming world benefactors. Surrender every moment for world benefit. Benefit of the self is automatically merged in world benefit. When you remain busy in service at every second through your thoughts, when you don't have time for anything else, Maya too will not have time to come to you. Problems will be transformed into solutions. They will not have the courage to come in front of you, elevated souls, who are embodiments of solutions. In the beginning, you saw in service how, because you were in your divine and powerful form, those who came to you with impure vision were transformed and became students who wanted to become pure. Just as the impure ones who came in front of you were transformed, so too problems that come in front of you should be transformed into a form of solutions. Do not take time to transform your sanskars with your elevated feelings for world benefit. Let your sanskars of elevated wishes emerge. Do not waste your time in transforming your sanskars. In front of these elevated sanskars, limited sanskars will automatically end. Do not waste your time battling. Let the sanskars of being victorious emerge. Enemies will automatically be burnt in front of your victorious sanskars. This is why you are told to surrender your body, mind, and wealth in constant service. Whether you serve through your thoughts, words, or deeds, do not get involved in any situation other than service. Make a donation, give a blessing, and any eclipse on the self will automatically finish. Start an imperishable langar, continuously feeding others, because there is very little time and you have to serve souls, the atmosphere, the elements, and evil spirits. You have to show the destination to those wandering souls too. You will send them to the land of liberation, will you not? You will give them a home, will you not? So, how much service do you now have to do? How many souls are there? You have to give every soul liberation and liberation in life. Use everything for service, and you will be able to eat a lot of nourishing fruit. Do not eat the fruit of labor. The fruit of service is such that it liberates you from laboring. In the result, Bap Dada saw that the majority give a lot of time to themselves in their efforts to transform their sanskars. Whether they have been here for 50 years or just a month from the beginning until now, the sanskar to be transformed in its original form is the same one. That original sanskar comes as a problem in many different ways. For instance, someone has the sanskar of arrogance of the intellect. Someone has the sanskar of dislike. Someone has the sanskar of becoming disheartened. It is the same sanskar, but it has continued to emerge at different times from the beginning until now. Whether it has taken you 50 years or just a year, it is this main sanskar that comes from time to time as a problem in many different forms that you have spent a lot of time and energy on. Now, let the powerful sanskars of being a bestower of fortune, and a bestower of blessings emerge. Then these great sanskars will automatically finish weak sanskars. Don't spend any more time killing those sanskars. With the fruit of service, with the power of that fruit, they will automatically die. For instance, you have experienced that when you remain busy in service with a good stage, through the happiness of service, those problems are automatically suppressed during that time because you don't even have a time to think about problems. If you remain busy in service at every second and in every thought, the langar, continuous queue of problems, will end and you will be able to step away. When you become an instrument to give support and to show others the path and give them the Father's treasures, then weaknesses will automatically be kept aside. Do you understand what you now have to do? You must now think of the unlimited and of the unlimited task, whether you give through your vision, your attitude, your words, your company, or your vibrations. You definitely have to give. In any case, in devotion, they have the discipline that if they lack something, they are told to donate that particular thing. By donating it, that giving becomes a form of receiving. Do you understand what the Golden Jubilee is? Do not think that you have just celebrated. You have completed 50 years of service. So now take a new direction. Whether you are young or old, someone of 50 years or just a day, all of you have to become embodiments of solutions. Do you understand what you have to do? In any case, life is transformed after 50 years. Golden Jubilee means the Jubilee of transformation, the Jubilee to become complete. Acha, to the world benefactors who always remain powerful, to those who always remain stable in the stage of a bestower of blessings and a great donor, to those who always easily end all problems of the self by becoming an embodiment of solutions for others, to those who surrender every moment and every thought for service, to such real golden special souls, to the elevated souls who are equal to the Father, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bap Dada meeting the original jewels of the Golden Jubilee. Do you have the special happiness that from the beginning you souls have both the special part of staying with the Father and of being His companion? You stay with Him, and while you are alive, you have to live as His companion, being equal to Him. So, you have received the special blessing of staying with Him and of being His companion from the beginning until the end. You took birth through love. You didn't have knowledge previously. You were born through love. You are the special instruments to give others the love through which you were born. Whoever comes in front of you should have a special experience from all of you of the Father's love. They should see the Father's image in you, and through your activities, they should see the Father's divine activities. If anyone asks you what the Father's divine activities were, your activities should show those divine activities, because you yourselves are souls who have seen the Father's divine activities and have followed Him in those divine activities. Whatever divine activities have taken place, they are not the divine activities of the Father alone. They are the divine activities of Gopi Vallabh and the Gopikas. The Father performed every action with the children, not by himself. He always kept the children in front of him. So, to keep you in front was his divine activity. Such divine activities should be visible through you, special souls. The Father never had the thought, I should remain in front. He always remained a renunciate in this too, and he always kept others in front. And therefore, as the fruit of this renunciation, he himself received the first fruit. Father Brahma became number one in every aspect. Why did he become that? He became that through the feeling of renunciation and by keeping others in front and thereby coming in the front himself. To renounce relationships or physical comforts is not a great thing. However, in every task and even in his thoughts, he had the feeling of keeping others in front. This renunciation was elevated renunciation. This is known as finishing awareness of the self, finishing the consciousness of I. So, those who have received direct sustenance have special powers. The power of direct sustenance is no small thing. Now, continue to reveal that sustenance in sustaining others. In any case, you are special. You are special in many things. To play a part with the Father from the beginning is not a small specialty. There are many specialties, but you special souls now also have to make a special donation. Everyone gives the donation of knowledge, but you have to donate your specialties. The Father's specialties are your specialties. So donate those specialties. Those who are great donors of specialties always remain great, whether in being worthy of worship or in being a worshipper. They remain great throughout the whole cycle. You saw how Father Brahma, even at the end, in terms of the Iron Age, still remained great. Did you not? So, from the beginning until the end, such a great donor remains great. Acha, seeing all of you, everyone was happy, and so you distributed happiness. Did you not? You celebrated very well. You pleased everyone, and you also remained happy. Bap Dada is pleased to see the special souls performing a special task. The rosary of love is ready, is it not? The rosary of effort and the rosary of becoming complete is being revealed from time to time. To the extent that someone is experienced as a perfect angel, you can understand that that bead is to be threaded in the rosary. So, they are being revealed from time to time. However, the rosary of love is strong, is it not? The pearls of the rosary of love are always immortal and imperishable. All of you are those who will claim a pass marks in the subject of love. However, the rosary of those who are embodiments of solutions now has to become ready. To be complete means to be an embodiment of solutions. You saw how anyone who went to Father Brahma with a problem would forget their problem. What did he go to Brahma Baba with, and what did he go away with? You experienced that, did you not? They would not have the courage to speak of their problems because in front of the perfect stage, they would experience their problems to be childish games. This is why the problems would vanish. This is called being an embodiment of solutions. If each one of you becomes an embodiment of solutions, where will the problems go? The farewell ceremony would then be celebrated for half the cycle. Now, the solution of the problems of the world is the transformation that has to take place. So, did you celebrate the Golden Jubilee? You celebrated the Jubilee to mold yourself. Those who mold themselves can adopt any form they want. To mold yourself means to be loved by everyone. Nevertheless, everyone's vision stays on those who are instruments. Acha, blessing, may you be an unlimited server, spreading vibrations with an unlimited attitude, while carrying out service as an instrument. Now, bring about a fast speed in the service of unlimited transformation. Do not say, I'm doing it. I remain so busy that I don't have time for anything else. However, whatever service you are an instrument for, you can also cooperate in an unlimited way. Just let your attitude be in the unlimited, and the vibrations will continue to spread. To the extent that you remain busy in the unlimited, accordingly, the duty you perform will become easier. To do the service of spreading elevated vibrations through your every thought at every second is to be an unlimited server. Slogan: the decoration of the Shiv Shaktis who remain combined with Father Shiva is their weapons of knowledge. Om Shanti.